What is going on, Mavericks fans? Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm Jeffrey Cooperstein. Great to be here with you guys. Happy Halloween. It is Mavericks and Rockets, and we've got a watch party for you throughout the game. We'll be doing play-by-play analysis, fan interaction, all of that good stuff. Great to be with you guys here on a Thursday night. It's a big game, man. The Mavs are 3-1, trying to get to 4-1 for it seems like the first time in a long time. And this Rockets team is certainly no slouch. They have a bunch of good talent like Jalen Green, Alperen Şengün, Jabari Smith, and of course the most hated man in the NBA, Dillon Brooks. Let me know where you guys are watching from in the comments section. We're here at our Chat Sports studios in Dallas, Texas, about a mile or so away from the American Airlines Center. I Drip, Jason Donovan, G Has, all in the chat, and of course our man, Ty Man the Buckeye. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm very excited for this game. We need to get Luka back on track. I think that's number one goal tonight, shooting-wise. He did not shoot the ball well against Minnesota, and of course he makes the 35-foot dagger step back as time is expiring on the shot clock to go ahead and beat those Timberwolves. We got an in-state rivalry tonight. The building's going to be packed. I can't wait for this game. It's always fun when you're playing either the Spurs or the Rockets, and the Mavs have already seen both of them early in the season in the first 5 games. Can't wait. iDrip, you're in San Antonio. I didn't know that. Jason says, U.S. Virgin Islands. That's awesome. Which island are you on? iDrip says, gave Rudy Gobert flashbacks with that step back. He absolutely did, and the crazy part is Luka just wasn't good in that game, but he made up for it in the end with that ridiculous shot. And that's kind of what he does. Like, he doesn't let anything faze him. And even when it's not the ball isn't going in the basket for him, he still finds a way to affect the game in a positive way. So let's hope he can find a little more shooting rhythm tonight against the Rockets. I imagine Dillon Brooks will get the Luka assignment to start. Jabari Smith as well will be involved in that. So we'll see what the Rockets try to cook up here. Ime Udoka in his second year as head coach of the Houston Rockets. And it should be a very exciting game. Shout out Gabriel saying, let's go Mavs from the Philippines. We love the Philippines here. Watching from St. Thomas, Donovan. That's awesome. That's awesome. We will get to the rest of our pregame show here in just a few moments, but I do need to tell you guys about our lovely sponsor of Mavericks Today by Chat Sports, which of course is our friends over at PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, and I absolutely love playing PrizePicks, man. They have basketball, they have football, they have hockey, everything. PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. PrizePicks put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure, and you can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. And also, PrizePicks now offers Venmo for quick and easy deposits and withdrawals into your account. I'm a millennial. We all use Venmo, so that's huge for me. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive that $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday, where each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. And I do have a lineup for Halloween night, Mavericks versus Rockets, and here is what I elected to go with. I went with the more on Jalen Green, 23 points. The Rockets need somebody to score, and I think Green's going to do it. And I also took the more on both Klay Thompson and Luka Doncic, 15 and 31 points respectively. It's a more night for me. You can fade my picks or you can ride my picks. Just make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's $50 instantly when you use code CLNS after playing your first $5 lineup on the PrizePicks app today. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. That link is clickable in the description, and I'm about to put it in the live chat as well. We absolutely love PrizePicks here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up icon for me if you haven't already. If you're in the stream this early, that means you're an absolute real one. And every little bit helps, and it would be greatly appreciated. Ty Man watching from Ohio. Guillermo watching from St. Louis. Let's go. Let's go. Jason parlayed here locally. Mavs money line. Love that. Always love giving the Mavs some love in that aspect of life, if you know what I mean. Who you got tonight? Type DAL for the Mavs or HOU for the Houston Rockets. Let me know down in the comment section. I drip. I know you're a real one, baby. Let's go. Kayla says, I put the house on Dallas. I hope you don't lose your house. Great success. Mitch has a Borat costume on. Great success. Luka Longball typing his DAL. What up, Luka? Let's go. Gabriel DAL as well. Look, I think Houston is an improved team. Have they improved enough to where they're going to be in the upper echelon of the Western Conference? Probably not. I think they'll be fighting for a play-in spot. The West is just so deep up top when you think of Minnesota, Oklahoma City, Dallas, Denver. I think the Lakers are pretty good. You can throw them in there. What does Sacramento look like? We'll see what Memphis looks like. Memphis lost a couple of starters in Desmond Bane and Marcus Smart for a few games at least. So they're dealing with the injury bug earlier. Luka Longballs, happy Halloween to you as well, my friend. Happy Halloween to you as well. We appreciate it. We got 37 people watching and just 15 likes, so please hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. We do have a little super chat menu on today's show. Any super chat, we'll give you a shout out on the show. If you send in a 5, we'll do a Let's Go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. And for 10, got a little patron ready to get after it. It's a Thursday night. It's basically the weekend for me. We have off Friday and Saturday here. So I can't wait. My partner in crime, Mr. Harrison, he's taking care of some business. Luka Longballs, it's his birthday tomorrow, so he's got the night off. It's just going to be me on the watch party tonight. Daniel Ortiz, what up? What's going on? You ready for this game tonight, Daniel? That is crazy. For those of you that don't know, major news in the music industry is Young Thug. Looks like he's going to be out of prison. And Lil Uzi's dropping tonight. BLP Kosher's dropping tonight. Let's go, man. I can't wait. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Harrison's a G, brother. Absolutely. We love Harry here on the chat. He was the OG host of this channel before I came along. I'll be taking over a little more of the hosting duties as time goes on. So hopefully you're not too sad that you're stuck with me. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. Love the Mavs. Been a Mavs fan my entire life. And I get to do this as part of my job. So it's absolutely awesome. Again, any super chat is greatly appreciated. It's not required by any means whatsoever. It does help us get more studio space and more time to do these watch parties at Chat Sports. Right now, our plan for this year is to do about half of these watch parties. And if we're able to get a couple more super chats and maybe crank up a little more subscribers and whatnot, we'll be able to get some more watch parties in. And that's my goal as well. Because there's nothing I love more than watching the Mavs. Pretty much watch every game anyways, so might as well go live for them all. I'm curious what you guys think here. The Mavs are the blank best team in the West. What do you guys think? I think they're number one. I know I'm biased. I think Minnesota's really good. OKC's really good. But I think the Mavs are the best team in the West. The Lakers are good, like I said. I think Denver's on the outside looking in of that upper echelon. And then you have like Sacramento. You have Memphis. You have that. I mean, that's probably your top tier right there. And then your middle tier are the likes of Houston, the Clippers. Let's see. I don't know where Golden State fits in that equation. I think your bottom tier is Portland, Utah, and San Antonio. Then you have the middle tier of Golden State, Clippers. I think Phoenix is in the upper middle tier. They're good as well. There's a lot of good teams in the West, man. It doesn't really matter where you end up finishing in the West as long as you're in that top 6, though. That's for sure. iDrip says 3rd. Guillermo says 2. You're right, Nick. Phoenix probably should be at the back end of that top tier. I just don't trust them in the postseason. I've seen it multiple times with Devin Booker and KD. I can't trust them as far as I can throw them in the postseason. Daniel, do I think Luka and Kai are going to combine for 60? 60 is a lot. That would be 30 each. Kyrie had 35 last game. Luka, he was really good against Phoenix, and that's the only great game he's played so far. We could see a Luka 40 burger tonight. I like a 60. I like 60, Guillermo. When are we going to trade or release, Maxey and Powell? They're not going to do either of those. They're both in the second year of their contract. They frustrate me as much as you guys. I mean, Maxey can't stay healthy for the life of him. Misses all of preseason with an ankle sprain, and then gets injured in the second game of the year with a hamstring injury, and he's going to be out for at least another week. So, look, like I said, it's as frustrating as I am, but Dwight's the longest tenured Mav. Maxey is the second longest tenured Mav. I could see Maxey getting traded only because he has a somewhat tradable contract, $11 million over the next 2 years. Dwight making $4 million over the next couple of years, it is tradable, but I don't think it offers any value to any team in the NBA. I think Dwight's just going to be the 14th man off the bench. He's going to sit alongside Markieff Morris and just not play a lot of minutes. That's kind of what I think. The Cavs are on fire. Started out 5-0. Crazy win for them the other night. They're a really solid team. Again, don't know if I liked them in the playoffs or not with Donovan Mitchell and Jared Allen. The lights were kind of too bright for them last time. Will that be the case again? Remains to be seen. Kessler Edwards, he is sneaky good and long. He's definitely long. Sneaky good. He'll get some run, I think. If the Mavs are super short on wing depth, he'll get some run, but I don't think he'll ever be a mainstay of this rotation. Jason Winnick is back. What up, Jason? What's going on, brother? Glad you're back with us tonight for this Mavs vs. Rockets Halloween extravaganza. Can't wait. Powell was the one that was moaning when Luka was doing that interview. That was not Powell. That was a phone, unfortunately, Luka. That was a phone. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's another free and easy way that helps out the channel. We gained over 100 subs on our first watch party, which was fantastic. Hoping that we can get similar numbers to that again here tonight. So please, if you haven't already, send it to all your friends. Have them hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Julianne Carr says, "Go Mavs. I love this channel." Julianne, much appreciated, my friend. Let's go. Let's go. Halloween tonight. What are you guys eating on Halloween? What's your favorite candy? Are you guys sipping on something? I got some good old H2O, but if someone sends in a $10 super chat, we got some shots to take care of here. First super chat, I'll take a shot. How about that? Whoever sends in the first super chat of the night, we're taking shots. Gotta stay hydrated, lather the pipes. Ooh, got a little water on me. Oh boy. That's all right. Reese's I love Reese's. Luka, I don't know what you mean by that, brother. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? I don't know what that is. iDrip says I'm 4,592 years old. I don't think that's possible, iDrip. I actually don't think that's possible. We are about 10 minutes away from tip-off here at the AAC. Let's check in on the starting lineups for tonight's game as I go to my father's Twitter, who always has it. Shout out Coop Mavs. The Mavs starting lineup will remain the same, as it is going to be Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, and Daniel Gafford. Having some internet probs at the moment. Give me one sec here. There we go. Houston starters are going to be Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, Jabari Smith, and Alperen Şengün. The expected starting five there as well. None of that Reggie Bullock over there, Luka. Thank God. Reggie Bullock. You want to talk about a Mavs player that pissed me off more than anyone? Reggie Bullock was that guy. I can't believe I got water on me. This is BS. Hopefully this doesn't stay all night. Hershey Kisses. Who doesn't love some Hershey Kisses? Reese's got to be my favorite as well. Make sure I don't get dripped on this time. Pause. Eric Dampier. Damp was okay. He was overpaid. The Mavs massively overpaid for Damp. But he was all right. And then he became a backup as time went on. And ironically enough, he was on the Miami Heat roster that lost to the Mavs in 2011. So that was pretty funny. That's a good question. Who was the Mavs player that pissed you off the most? Oh, we'll make that our way in right now. THJ is a good one, Jason. I have a couple as well. We'll see. Wait. Which Mavs player pissed you off the most? Let me know what you guys think. The two that pissed me off the most were Josh Richardson and James Johnson. There were a couple of others. Who did I tweet about the other night? Josh Richardson pissed me off because I thought he was going to be so good for the Mavs. I thought he was the perfect fit. He was exactly what they needed, and he was just horrible. DeLon Wright. Dang, I couldn't think of DeLon Wright. God, I couldn't stand DeLon Wright either. Jason, yeah, THJ and Rondo, those are good answers for sure. Julianne, I don't know. Try Channel 29. I'm not sure. Sean Marion. Sean Marion's an NBA champ, Daniel. Sean Marion is great. If there was a Mavs Hall of Fame, I think he'd be in it. I love Sean Marion. He was also a really good guy to me as well when I was a kid. So I got nothing but love for Sean Marion. Did the 2010-11 Mavs make you fall in love with the franchise, or was it earlier? Way earlier. I was at the Mavs' first ever game at the American Airlines Center. I was at their first playoff game there when they beat Portland in Game 7. So I would say, basically, when I was a kindergartner in 2001, that's pretty much when I fell in love with the Mavs, around the 2001 year when they first moved to the AAC. I don't remember any games at Reunion. Ironically enough, I remember Stars games at Reunion, but not Mavs. Khalil says 06-07. Oh, what a great year. 67 wins, and then we lose to the Warriors in the first round. That was a really fun year, though. A bunch of winning streaks. Dirk won the MVP. Excuse me. Nothing bad you could say about that one whatsoever. Ooh, Jason Donovan. Yeah, that's good. Grant Williams. He was a joke. Rubbed everybody the wrong way in the locker room. I'm glad we got PJ Washington to go stand on some business. I'm glad we got PJ Washington. 2001 as well, Jason. Yeah, that was when I started falling in love with the Mavs for sure. We are about 5 minutes away from tip here at the AAC. Dan the Man, Reggie Bullock's a good one. I'll say this. In the first year the Mavs had Reggie, when they made the conference finals in 21-22, I thought he was really good. And he was a big part of that playoff team. He played 40 minutes a night because it was him and who am I missing? That was the other wing that the Mavs just relied on so heavily. But they relied on him too much. And then in the following year, in 22-23, he wasn't able to do anything, and he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. So, yeah. Bullock, not the biggest fan of either, but Richardson and Wright just did my head in. DeAndre absolutely counts. I don't know how I forgot DeAndre. He is one of my least favorite as well. Did I like Steve Nash with the Mavs or with the Suns? I mean, I wish he stayed with the Mavs, if that's what you're asking. He was great on the Suns, though. 2-time MVP. Luke, I've got nothing but love for Avery Johnson. Avery was a good guy. Unfortunate, at the end, it didn't work out because he lost the locker room. He lost Dirk's trust, and once you lose your star player's trust, there's no coming back. Rick Carlisle found that out as well with Luka in 2021. So I have nothing but love for Avery. He was the Mavs coach when they went to the finals for the first time. Can't say a bad thing about Avery. Derek Fisher. Oh, my goodness. How could I forget him straight up lying that he wanted to be with his family and then going to sign with the Thunder? That was a joke. I don't hate Lamar Odom that same year, speaking of, because he had a bunch of personal stuff going on. So no hate for Lamar Odom. That was just extremely disappointing that it didn't work out. Luka, you got to like some coach. You got to like some coach. We love Rick. Love Avery. All the Mavs coaches. We love them all. We did have Rodman for like 7 games. That's very true. When the Mavs signed DeAndre, not the 2015 time, but in 2018, Luka's rookie year, when they signed him, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this just because of what happened the last time. And when we got him, he was horrible. Had him for half a year. And fortunately, they traded him for KP at the time for Porzingis. He was in that deal. So I believe you, Luka. That's dope, though. Tim, we're hanging out watching the game. We got tip-off in about 3 or so minutes. I disagree. I disagree with that. I think Kyrie is a better fit than Jalen Brunson is for this team as it's currently constructed. I love JB. My favorite player to watch that's not on the Mavs, but I don't think the Mavs would have won the finals if it was Brunson and not Kyrie. I don't think that would have been the case. Jason, I'm with you, dude. It pissed me off, and he wasn't a pleasant guy to be around, and I don't want to get in trouble by saying too much about DeAndre Jordan, but he definitely pissed me off. If you're ready for the game, hit that thumbs up icon as we are about to get underway here at the American Airlines Center. I'm feeling a big PJ Washington game tonight. He hasn't really got it going on the offensive end. I know he had 17 the other night. Mavs need him to knock down a couple more three-pointers to make their offense a little bit more honest. Make the offense a little bit more honest. Grant Hill? Sheesh, I forgot he was even on the Mavs. That was almost before my time. I know the Mavs had Doug Christie as well. When was Grant Hill on the Mavs? Was that like late 90s? I knew he was born in Dallas because his dad, Calvin, played for the Cowboys. Okay, Grant Hill he never played for the Mavs. Never played for the Mavs. Big game from Klay tonight, Jason? That'd be dope. Yes, sir. Guillermo and Jason hitting that thumbs up icon. Let's go, let's go. We got 80 people watching now. Let's get up to 50 likes so we can send this thing to more and more Mavs fans as we go. Let me get our clock set and ready. Get the scoreboard set and ready. We'll be underway here just a second with a little Mavs basketball. We'll do a post-game show after. Not sure if we're going to do it live or not, but there's a topic around the Mavericks that I really want to discuss and I think is worth talking about, so we're going to do that. Jason says, Luka going bananas, game over after 3 quarters. Woo, I hope so. If the game's over after 3 quarters, that would be sick. But I also want a close game. I want to see a close game. I want to see a good competitive game. Elton Brand? Yeah, the Mavs did have Elton Brand. That was after the lockout. He was fine for a year. I have nothing against Elton Brand. He was fine for a year. We had like Chris Kaman and Samuel Dalembert, and I mean they had a bunch of just scrub big men for a long time. All right. American Airlines Center, Dallas, Texas. The starting lineups are on the floor, and we are about to get underway as the Mavs look to go 4-1. I wish I knew when the last time they went 4-1 was. I know it's been a very long time. As we said, the starting 5, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford for the Mavs. For the Rockets, it's Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Dillon Brooks, and Alperen Şengün. Şengün, a rising star for sure in this league. He will be the player of note for the Rockets, I believe. We'll see who's first off the bench. Will it be Spencer Dinwiddie, Jaden Hardy? Obviously, Derek Lively will be in that group as well. As the Mavs are in their Jordan Navy Blues with Mavs across the front, the Rockets in their traditional white unis. They're not home and away anymore. I wish teams would wear white at home, dark on the road, but it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. PJ has picked it up as of late, 14.5 points, 9.5 boards in the last 2 games. Yeah, Jalen's also to watch, Esley, for sure. Jalen's also to watch. Let's get it. Let's go. They're about to tip off as we got Luka looks ready. Klay looking ready. Klay might be doing some of the stuff that you're doing, Luka, if you know what I'm saying. The officials tonight are Billy Kennedy, Marat Kogut, and I don't know who number 85 is. I'll have to pull that one up. And we are underway here in Dallas as the Rockets win the tip. Jabari Smith with it, gets it over to Şengün at the top of the key. Şengün dribble handoff to Green, who will pull up from 3 and hit. Nice shot from Jalen Green to get the Rockets going in this game. PJ Washington will take it. He'll pull up in the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound, Jabari Smith, or Jalen Green, excuse me. They're going the other way. Green guarded by Klay Thompson. He crosses over, and there's going to be a foul on Thompson. And that will be the first foul of the game for the Mavs. Brooks is going to inbound this one. Fred VanVleet grabs it, gives it over to Green. Şengün comes and sets the screen for Green. Green gets around the corner, kicks it back out to Dillon Brooks, who has a wide open 3, and he hits. Mavs got to rotate better. This Rockets team can shoot the ball. Mavs can't leave him open on the perimeter. That just can't happen. Luka has it now. Has Brooks in jail. Steps back, fakes, pulls up, and hits for the Mavs' first bucket. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come for Luka in this one. VanVleet has it. Gets it over to Şengün. They set an off-ball screen. Şengün will go. They have another wide open 3, does Dillon Brooks, and he pulled the string on it. Gafford the rebound. He gets it over to Washington, who pushes it up to Kyrie. Kyrie back to PJ, who kicks it out to Luka. Luka guarded by Brooks. He calls for a screen. He gets it from Gafford on the left side. Luka takes the dribble. He gets fouled by Brooks, and the short. He will go to the line for 2. As he baited Dillon Brooks there, and Brooks took it. Luka third and MVP. Oh, it's going to be side out. They didn't call it a shooting foul. That's a joke. Luka will inbound the ball to Klay. Lazy pass to Gafford. It's stolen. But Gafford gets it back to Washington. PJ goes up, misses the layup, and is fouled, and will go to the line. It was a horrible pass from Gafford to Klay. But Gafford hustled back to grab it, dove on the floor for the loose ball, which is what you'd love to see. PJ dribbles, goes up to the cup, gets fouled, it'll go to the line. Look, if you make a mistake, just go make up for it, and that's what Daniel Gafford did. That's all you ask. And there's a technical called on Ime Udoka, so Kyrie's going to go to the line for 1 before Gafford takes his 2. Kyrie, a damn near 90% free throw shooter last season. Dillon Brooks got the technical, of course. He's a scrub. Kyrie makes the tech. What's the call here on Brooks? I don't know. I don't know what the call was, but hey, we'll take it. Dan, it's crazy. Cuban drove this team into a grave. Funny, because he sold the team last year, and 6 months later, they're in the NBA Finals, so I don't know what you're talking about. Mark Cuban made the Mavs one of the most successful franchises in sports, not even in the NBA, over the last 25 years. So that's one of the most ridiculous comments I think I've ever heard in my life. Jason, Luka is never afraid. PJ misses the free throws, both of them. And it stands 6-3, 2 minutes in. Here's Şengün looking for a pass. He turns the corner on Gafford, gets to the hole. Blocked by Gafford. Great block, and they turn it over. PJ tried to get it up to Luka. Luka wasn't paying attention. Green gets it over to Brooks for an easy dunk, and he probably should have gotten a second technical for hanging on the rim. Mavs have to fucking wake up, man. Can't have stupid shit like that. Gafford in the lane, misses a wide open dunk. Here's Brooks on the fast break. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Wake up, boys! The game started 2.5 minutes ago. Jesus Christ. Lazy passes, missing wide open dunks. Is this team the best team in the West, or are they not? Right now, they look like the Legends. First free throw is good for Brooks. Second one is as well. Rockets up 7 early. Here is our Super Chat menu for tonight if you're so inclined. Luka has it at the top. He's guarded by Şengün, has a good mismatch. He crosses Şengün right over, gets right in the lane and floats. That was too easy for Doncic. Şengün has it. They're running this offense through Şengün, which is interesting. VanVleet kicks it out to Brooks, who will find an open Jabari Smith for 3. It's short. Offensive rebound, Şengün. Kicks it out to Jabari Smith, who will shoot from 3 again. That one's long. Washington the rebound now. Here's Kyrie up the left side. Crosses VanVleet over. Now he backs him down, fades, turns, scores. That was a nice move by Kyrie Irving. Mavs trying to claw themselves back into this game. High pick and roll from Şengün. VanVleet passes it to him in the lane from 14 and hits. Luka now, guarded by Green, gets past him. He'll step back for 3. It's off. The 3 ball continuing to be a problem for Doncic going forward. As Fred VanVleet takes it the other way, he'll get it to Şengün now. He's going to post Luka up. The one-on-one, he's isolated. Gafford's looking to come over to help. Şengün, that's 5 seconds. They don't call it. Good defense, good help defense by Gafford. Şengün kicks it out to VanVleet. No good. Rebound off of Dillon Brooks. It is Mavs ball. That was good defense right there. Both Luka and Gafford. Kyrie now has it. He blows past VanVleet off the glass. No good. Kyrie gets his own rebound. Kicks it to Luka. Luka! No look pass to Gafford. Gafford will lay it in. What a pass by Luka. He's on the logo, sees Gafford open right next to the basket and just fires it full speed over to him. Stagger screen set for Jalen Green. They trap him now. They get Şengün wide open in the lane. And they're going to call a foul on Gafford here. Sluggish start. Jason, I'm with you. I'm with you. I can't stand Dillon Brooks. Mavs are second in the NBA in second chance points this year at 21.3 a game. Only the Hornets have more at 22.8. That's something the Mavs pride themselves on, is crashing the boards and getting those second chance opportunities. Şengün going to the line for 2. The big man out of Turkey, he has become one of the best big men in the NBA. Very versatile, great scorer. Makes the first free throw. Derek Lively enters the game for the first time. Braided his hair up. No longer has a fro. Şengün, second one is up and good. Rockets have a 5-point lead. Kyrie will take it. They give it to Lively at the top. They're going to run a split action here. They try to get Klay a shot. VanVleet does a great job of playing deny. They get it to Luka, though. who will get a screen from Lively, and they're going to call an offensive foul moving screen on Derek Lively, and it's probably the right call. It just never gets called in the NBA. And that will be another turnover for the Mavericks. Here's VanVleet with it. Wants a screen from Şengün, doesn't get it. Now he does. They get a switch. They're going to call a foul on Luka here off the ball as Şengün beat Luka. Was going to have an easy dunk, and Luka grabs him. He's arguing with the ref for what reason, I have no idea, because that's about as clear as a foul as it gets. VanVleet will take it. He'll go around the corner of two screens. They get a mismatch now. It's Lively on VanVleet. Tries to cross him up. Lively playing him really good. He trails him. Tries to get the shot block, but VanVleet will scoop and score. That was a really nice move. 16-9 Rockets. Luka in the lane. He slips. I don't know if they call the foul or a travel. Did they call a foul or a travel? I think they called a foul. And that will take us to our first TV timeout. Mavs, I don't even know if they're struggling. They're just not executing on offense, and they're giving up too many easy baskets for the Rockets. They've given up too many open threes so far. They need to find a way to guard the perimeter as well. I think you'd rather guard the perimeter than let Şengün kill you inside. Şengün's awesome, Jason. He is. Yeah, they called a foul. Foul is on Jabari Smith. Mavs will have this ball out of the timeout. Esley, you're a Rockets fan? We welcome Rockets fans here on the channel as well. We appreciate everyone who's here at Mavericks Today, hanging out with us on Halloween night. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already to help us reach our goals here at Mavericks Today. First impressions is the Mavs offense doesn't look very different than how it's looked in the past few games. I think they need a little more rhythm as far as ball movement goes. They haven't gotten Klay Thompson a shot yet. He only had 7 shots in the last game, and I think if they want to be as successful as I think we all think they can be, they got to find a way to get Klay into a sort of a rhythm early. VanVleet was playing good defense on him as well. They got to get Klay, moving around, try to get him off some off-ball screens, try to free him up to get a catch and shoot or something, and get his rhythm going. Clamosa, happy Halloween to you, and happy birthday to you. Shout out Clamosa. Hope you're enjoying your birthday, my man. Jason, I agree. I do think the Mavs will win this. I do think the Mavs will end up winning this game. The Mavs will have the ball here down 7. Got to find a good shot out of the timeout. Slim needs 8 boards from Luka. I think he'll get the 8. That's about what he averages. Kyrie is talking to somebody. He loves to talk on the court. The inbound goes to Lively, who gets it over to PJ. PJ in the lane, easy deuce. That's a nice play out of a timeout by Jason Kidd. Something that I think is probably Jason Kidd's worst quality as a head coach is his out-of-timeout plays. That was a really good one right there. Şengün has it now over to Jalen Green. Starting 5 on the court for the Rockets still. Green takes on Lively, misses the layup, rebound to Washington. He finds Luka. Luka looks for an outlet over to Klay. Klay for 3! It's off. Kyrie tips the rebound to Luka, though. Great hustle play by Kyrie. Luka crosses Brooks. Step back 3. No good. But Luka will get the rebound himself. He'll try to lay it in, and he steps out of bounds. Mavs are making great hustle plays, but they can't execute as Luka just danced Dillon Brooks, but couldn't get it to go. Gets the offensive rebound, but steps out of bounds. And he did. Almost had a great highlight there. Spencer Dinwiddie checks in for the Mavericks for Kyrie. Lively commits a foul on Şengün. A little bit of a flop, but it was a foul. Rockets are already in the bonus here halfway through the first quarter, so Şengün's going to go shoot free throws. Slim, appreciate you, my guy. Thank you, Slim. That's a real one. First super chat of the night. We're taking shots, baby. It's Halloween, Thursday. It's the weekend. Let's get it. Let's go.
The NBA is finally
Şengün
back. A new season means new ways to get into the action at DraftKings Sports.
Grimes is into the game as well now. The second one is also good, as I believe that is Tari Eason who has entered the game for the Rockets. Dinwiddie has it at the logo. They get it over to Luka. Luka goes around a couple of screens. Tried to get his patented spin fadeaway against Thompson, who checked in for Houston, was no good, as Jalen Green will go coast to coast and lay it in. Mavs aren't hustling right now. Dinwiddie has it. He goes left to right in the lane, spins, crosses over, foul. He'll go to the line, I believe, for two. Luka just can't get the shots to fall right now. I know it's only game 5. He just needs to be more efficient, plain and simple. Jalen Green tried to flop, got in the way, and on the flop is when they called the foul. Can't stand the Rockets. Dinwiddie to the line. First free throw is good. DeVito, best of luck to you, my friend. Spence converts the pair. Mavs down 7. Get a stop and a score here. Green's guarded by Grimes full court. Grimes doing a good job. Şengün calls for an ISO. Tari Eason has it now. They get it over to Şengün on the post. Luka trying to play post defense on him. Does a hell of a job. Şengün airballs. Great defense by Luka Doncic right there. But I was told he can't defend. I was told he doesn't play defense. People on the internet don't know anything. Screen from Washington with Luka. He cooks Amen Thompson as well. Fadeaway off the rim. That should have been goaltending because Şengün touched it on the rim, but it was no good regardless, and Brooks has it now on Dinwiddie. He'll back down. He'll dump it off to Tari Eason for an easy dunk. Luka just cannot find shots right now. Steven Adams set to check in for the Rockets. Here's Dinwiddie. He gets it to Luka, guarded by Thompson at the top. Lively comes and sets the screen on Luka's right. Luka will cross it over. He'll get Thompson in jail as he does. Pulls up from 14. Airball. Luka cannot hit the broad side of a barn right now. Brooks turns it over. Grimes turns it right back over to the Mavs. Jalen Green takes Washington off the dribble into the lane. Luka steals it, though. Luka is balling out on the defensive end, even if he can't make any shots. Tries to go coast to coast. He Euro steps. Reverse layup is good. He gets the most difficult shot that he's taken all night to go in. Go figure. Eason has it. Guarded by Dinwiddie. They get Şengün on an ISO post up here on the left. Here's Lively. Lively sticking with him. Şengün behind the back pass to Tari Eason, who will lay it in. Great pass by Alperen Şengün. As that's a very underrated part of his game. 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Dinwiddie. Little scoop past to Lively, who can't finish the layup. Eason in transition. He'll kick it out to Dillon Brooks, who has a wide open three and he'll connect, and that's going to be a timeout for Jason Kidd. Mavs down 12 early. Not what you wanted to see, as Luka's knee is bleeding already. 9 minutes into this game. Mavs need to pick it up on the offensive end and the defensive end. Luka's doing his part on defense. Needs the rest of the team to follow with him. While we are at a TV timeout, I do need to tell you guys about our lovely sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best way to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Also, PrizePicks offers Venmo for quick and easy deposits and withdrawals into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive that $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to payouts like Taco Tuesday, where each Tuesday PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. We went with a Mavs vs. Rockets Halloween extravaganza lineup tonight. I went with the more on Jalen Green points, the more on Klay Thompson points, and the more on Luka points. It looks good for Jalen Green. We need Klay and Luka, though, to get it going. You can ride my picks or you can fade my picks. Just make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's $50 instantly when you use code CLNS at prizepicks.com after playing your first $5 lineup on the PrizePicks app today. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. All right, Mavs, come on now. Time to pick it up. Time to pick it up. Let me put that PrizePicks link in here for you guys. And there you go. Neil. What up, Neil? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, Neil. They are not playing well so far. Not playing well so far. Come on. There's our Super Chat menu for tonight if you're just tuning in. First Super Chat, we're taking shots regardless. Jalen Green will sit for the final 2 minutes of this quarter. Najee Marshall checks in. Mavs really need to get him going. Gafford back in as well. Here's Dinwiddie. Gets it over to Gafford. Dribble handoff to Kyrie. Kyrie with his lefty lay is good. The second out of timeout play for the Mavs was successful. Thompson will get it to Steven Adams, who's checked in, who's playing just his second game in 18 months. Adams gets it over to Reed Shepherd, the rookie out of Kentucky, who will pull up from 14 and hit. Reed Shepherd has a smooth shooting stroke, folks. He can really hoop. Kyrie will pull up for three. They don't call the foul. It's good, and Kyrie should have been going to the line for a 4-point play, but the Mavs will take it regardless. Tari Eason on the other end. He'll convert. Excuse me, VanVleet. Shout out Elsie with the $1 super chat. We'll get that on screen here in just a moment. Here's Kai. They double team him. He gets it over to Dinwiddie. Rockets recover nicely. Dinwiddie crosses up Reed Shepherd, finds Grimes open, right wing three. No good, but he's fouled. And we'll go to the line. Let me get your super chat on screen, Elsie. Give me 1 sec here. Shout out to LCB with the $1 super chat. As Quentin Grimes has missed the first 2 free throws. QG is just not shooting it well, man. Got the shot poured up. Happy Halloween, my brother. Woo! Let's go. Hopefully that gets the Mavs going. Grimes makes just 1 of 3 from the line. Not good. As Eason will spin on Gafford. Fadeaway is good. The Mavs cannot stop the Rockets right now. Like, they have no answer for them. They get into Gafford. Gafford over to Marshall. Good ball movement from the Mavs. They find Dinwiddie swinging all around. He'll step back from 3 and not hit. Loose ball foul on Eason, though. Oh, they call it on Gafford. And Gafford tries to go after Eason. There is no fucking way that foul is on Tari Eason. Or on Gafford. Eason tackles Gafford. What are we doing here? Fucking joke. These refs are ridiculous, man. The refs are going to go review this now. That's a clear foul on Tari Eason, right? I mean, what are you looking at? There's no way that's Rockets ball here. Let me turn the volume up. The previous play is being checked for an altercation, says Billy Kennedy. The altercation is the foul is on freaking Tari Eason. That's the altercation. Eason has Gafford and takes him down. Gafford's on the outside, so it appears that Gafford does, but Eason is the one that does it. Gafford gets agitated and tells him, don't do that shit. I mean, this needs to be... I know you can't reverse the foul, but it absolutely is a foul on Eason, dude. I wouldn't hate Adams on the Mavs, Jason. I wouldn't hate that. Yeah, Eason's just talking shit to Gafford. Gafford did not like it. He got up and took offense to it, as he should have. As he absolutely should have. Eason should get a technical foul for this. This might be double text. Bill Kennedy, gonna explain it here. So no technicals, and Tari Eason is going to get free throws for the Rockets. The Mavs are playing shitty as it is. They don't need to be fucked by the officials. Sorry for cussing. That just pisses me off. There's no way he should be getting free throws right here. Eason. Yeah, ball don't lie. Misses the first. Misses the first. Get the BDLs in the chat. Get the BDLs in the chat. Makes the second. Goodness gracious. Mavs need a strong finish to end this quarter. Dinwiddie gets it over to Grimes at the left elbow. Grimes, guarded by Steven Adams, won't take him on. Like, don't be scared. Dinwiddie, you'll get it over to Grimes now, who will pull up from 3. That's in and out. Rockets rebound. Reed Shepherd has it up the right side. Najee now. Guarding VanVleet. 7-second differential between game and shot clock. Adams comes and sets the screen with 6. VanVleet will kick it out to Shepherd. Shepherd kicks it to VanVleet. Misses from 3. Offensive rebound. Houston, no good. Marshall can't grab the rebound because he stinks, but it's out of bounds. Mavs ball with 2 seconds left. They get it up to Dinwiddie, who's going to have a chance to shoot here from 30 off the back of the rim. And that will be the end of the first quarter. There's no sugarcoating it. That's the worst quarter of the Mavericks season so far. Grade the Mavs' performance so far, A, B, C, D, or F. It's an F for me. Give up 34 points in the first quarter like that when you pride yourself on defense. Only scored 21. Luka can't hit the broadside of a barn once again. That was a very frustrating quarter. Barry Bonds, F. Gabriel, D. Idrip, F. King Visa, F. I think it's an F all around. Rockets are shooting 57% from the field in that quarter. Mavs shot just 38%. 1 of 7 from 3 for the Mavs, and 4 of 8 from free throws. Just a horrible, horrible, horrible shooting performance. Kyrie is playing King Visa. He made a basket earlier. Just a very frustrating first 12 for the Mavs. Very frustrating. Ay, ay, ay. Mavs down 13 as we head to the second. I mean, I would hope Luka's back in here because they need a spark badly. Who knows if he'll even give it. I hope so, Visa. I'd like to get this down to you'd like to get this down to 5 by halftime. Whittle it down. You don't need to take all of it out right now. You need to get it down to 5 by half. Come on, man. Come on. XXD Scott XX. Are you a Rockets fan? Boo. If you're an Astros fan, you can unsubscribe right now, by the way. If you're an Astros fan, you can unsub. I don't tolerate Astros fans. Jason, I saw that in your bio. I thought that was pretty sick. I want to DM you later, and we can chop it up. Jaden Hardy in for the Mavericks. Mavs need a spark off the bench, man. Someone needs to come through. Here's Marshall over to Kyrie. Luka is back in. Luka guarded by Brooks. He'll post him up on the left block. Luka spins right. Short from 8 feet. Get it together, 77! Jesus. Steven Adams now. Kicks it to Brooks. Brooks to Eason. Eason kicks it out. Layup is good. Layup is good. It's Cam Whitmore, second year, man. Gafford gets a floater in the lane to go. I mean, Luka can't make the simplest shots right now, man. Here's Whitmore. He'll drive. Blocked by Gafford out of bounds. Good play by Gafford. It will be Houston ball. Lord Flacco, the Mavs absolutely still can come back. They still can, for sure. Adams hands it off to Brooks. Brooks in the lane, left-handed lay, no good. Foul on Luka. Luka's really frustrated right now because he can't. I could beat him in a shooting contest at the moment. Go follow me on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. I'm tweeting about the Mavs, including this game right now, as the Mavs are down 14. And it looks like Kyrie, thank you, goodness. Kyrie hits a three. He has 11 points on the night. He's 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from long range. He's trying to keep the Mavs in this one. Here's Reed Shepherd driving with the left. Kicks it over to Whitmore. Bad spacing by the Rockets. Whitmore brings it out. Mavs in a little bit of a zone. Whitmore, step back three. Cash money. He hits it in Luka's wheelhouse on the left side. Rockets back up 14. Here's Luka driving in the lane. He'll lay it up off the backboard. Doesn't even hit rim. Gafford gets it, though. Gafford loses it out of bounds. It's Rockets ball. I mean, when your best player is not going to make any shots, you have no chance to win the game. Plain and simple. Eason slips. Kyrie pokes it away. Eason gets it back. Gets it to Adams. Eason beats Kyrie. Kyrie fouls him and one. Mavs are getting run out of the gym. Mavs are getting run out of the gym by Tari Eason. Don't know why Kyrie even tried to foul there. If you're going to foul him, make sure he can't shoot. Or just let him go. One of the two. Eason makes the free throw to convert the three-point play. Mavs are down 17. Luka can't get the N1 to go in the lane. He'll go to the line for two. I mean, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think the excuse of him coming off the injury and not playing in preseason is why he can't make things from 4 feet out that he normally makes in his sleep. I don't think that's an excuse. Misses the first free throw. I'm about to be really fucking angry. Really, really angry. Brick the other free throw. Offensive rebound, Lively tips it out. You get step back three from Luka. No good. Get him off the court. I'm serious. Get him off the court if he's going to play like this. Luka's playing like fucking shit. He couldn't hit water from a boat. Cullen, you could beat him in a three-point contest. Here's Hardy in the lane, layup, no good, but he's fouled. He seriously, I'm going to look at his numbers right now. He's 0 of 2 from the line. I think he's 1 of 8 from the field. 3 of 11 from the field. He can't hit a thing. It's a joke. I don't know what his problem is, but whatever it is, he needs to figure it the fuck out because it's pissing me off. They're down 17 to the Rockets. It's a joke. 43-26, 9 minutes left in the half. It's unbelievable. Klay hasn't taken a shot yet. How is that possible? We're 15 minutes into the ball game and the second greatest shooter of all time doesn't have a shot attempt. Kyrie has been the best player on the court for the Mavs. He's 4 or 5 with 11 points. It's unbelievable. Ugh. Mavs need to get it together. There's still plenty of time left in this game for them to come back. Just very frustrating right now that they're playing this way. You have a chance to go 4-1 to start the season for the first time in a very long time, and you put in this kind of shift. I mean, got it. Like, seriously, you need to sit Luka on the bench if he's going to play like this. Unacceptable. Oh, yes, absolutely. The Rockets get paid too, and they're not the worst team in the West. Like, they are a formidable opponent. But you are getting destroyed by the likes of Tari Eason and Dillon Brooks on the offensive end. That can't happen. Dillon Brooks has 11 in the first half. He's 3 of 4. 3 of 3 from 3. It's disgusting. I mean, this is a disgusting performance in this first 15 minutes. Jason Kidd's not a yeller, so I know he won't do this. But he should go in at halftime and, like, absolutely lay into them. I know he won't because that's just not his style of coaching. But they need to do something. And the Mavs get 0 bench production. Jaden Hardy does nothing. Spencer Dinwiddie does nothing. Najee Marshall does nothing. Quentin Grimes does nothing. Derek Lively is your only bench player you can rely on right now, and it's a problem. The Mavs did challenge this, by the way, as it looked like it went out on Houston, and the Mavs are going to use their coach's challenge. You out? All right, big dog. Yeah, we can make a deal. What do you want? We only have 1 super chat so far. I'm in. Mr. Colin Brown, who is one of the best chuggers at Chat Sports, has challenged me to a beer bong race. $20 super chat. Colin and I will do a beer bong race live here on the channel. You heard it here first. You got 5 minutes. Colin has to leave. I don't know why Colin's still here at 8:23 p.m., but he is. Oh, no. They're good now. What happened? Şengün takes Lively off the dribble. Left-handed layup is good. The Mavs are just getting blown out. Plain and simple. Will do, brother. Appreciate you. Klay gets it over to Lively. Lively back to Luka at the logo. Luka crosses over Dillon Brooks, gets in the lane, kicks it out to Kyrie. Left wing 3. Way off. Rebound Hardy. No good. They're getting blown the fuck out, man. Cam Whitmore coast to coast the other way. Mavs no effort, except for Lively at the basket who blocks it. Luka up the right side. He'll get Kyrie in the lane. Kyrie pulls up from 10, leaves it way short. That ball's out of bounds. I mean, anything that is going wrong in this game has gone wrong for the Mavericks. When your best player is putting in this kind of performance in Luka, it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Houston on an 8-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes. VanVleet, push pass over to Şengün. Lively fouled him. They didn't call it. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Houston. Here's our super chat menu. Again, if we get a $20 super chat, Colin and I will beer bong race here. VanVleet, pull up for 3s. The shot clock expires. No good. Easy rebound. Cam Whitmore. He misses the layup, though. He'll get it back, of course, because the Mavs aren't giving in any effort whatsoever. VanVleet knifes his way into the lane. Passes it over to Şengün. Back out to Whitmore. Whitmore with 2 on the shot clock. Step back 3 on Klay Thompson in his eye. Short. Off the rim. Out of bounds. It's Mavs ball. Luka takes the screen from Lively on the left side. He'll dump it off to Lively. Lively will miss an easy dunk. Run out of the gym in the first quarter. Offensive foul on Cam Whitmore. It's going the other way. It'll be Mavs ball. I need to take some shots, man. This team is pissing me off right now. Next super chat, I'm taking another shot because I just can't stand to watch this team play hoops right now. It's frankly unacceptable, this type of performance. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie. That'll help things. Luka has it now. He's triple teamed. Passes out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie takes Brooks off the dribble, throws it up to Lively for the alley-oop. Green has it. Gets it to Şengün. Şengün fakes a three at the top of the key. Back over to Green. Now they'll run a little two-man game here as Green picks up his dribble. Good defense by Klay Thompson. Thompson gets the steal and gets it out. That's great D by Klay. Luka gets it now on the right side. Goes up to lay it up, and he actually lays it up and scores. Oh, my God. Luka Doncic made a basket. Alert the presses. That's going to be a timeout, Ime Udoka. And the Mavs cut the lead to 15. It looks like there's some sign of life with this squad at the moment. Come on, get yourself back in the game. You just got to claw back. While we are at a TV timeout, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the fast and easiest way to play daily fantasy sports. We absolutely love PrizePicks here at Mavericks Today. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out your lineup. Even if it's not perfect, you can double your money if one of your picks doesn't hit. PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. You can get your money in as little as 15 minutes when your picks hit. And PrizePicks now offers Venmo for quick and easy deposit withdrawals into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5 when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use that code CLNS. You don't even need to win to receive that $5 lineup, that $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that could lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday, where each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value, for your lineup. Here's the lineup we went with today, and let me tell you folks, because how the Mavs are playing, it is not looking good. Jalen Green, he has 5 points. Klay Thompson has 0 because he, I believe, has 1 shot attempt now. And Luka has 8. Work to be done here. You can ride my picks or you can fade my picks. These ones you probably should fade. Just make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. When you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS. Again, download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get that $50 bonus instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win that lineup. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game. Got to cut this lead. I said by 5. Now you're looking at 10. It's different. As Josh Howard is joining the broadcast currently, former Maverick. Was a Mav from 03 to 2010. Was traded for Caron Butler. Hit that thumbs up icon for me if you haven't already. We got 250 people watching and 50 likes. Let's try to get that up to 75 here. One possession at a time, Gabe. Absolutely. VanVleet has it. Takes it up the left. Over to Jalen Green. Guarded by Luka. Green blows by Luka. Layup is good. I mean, Ball's tipped into the backcourt. Luka goes to retrieve it. He's guarded by Brooks, picks up his dribble, gets it over to Klay. Klay will pull up from 15 and hit. You got to get, conventional wisdom would say you get Klay Thompson the basketball and good things will happen. Double screen here. Green. Over to Şengün. Good ball movement. They get it over to Brooks, who misses his first 3 of the night. Offensive rebound and a foul. Loose ball foul will be called on, I believe, on Derek Lively. Foul was on Lively, and Kyrie's going to come back in for D-Live. As is Gafford. That's Lively's third. He'll sit for at least the rest of the half. Gafford comes into the game, as does Kyrie. Kyrie checks in for Luka. VanVleet, little push pass again to Şengün. Nice little Euro step by Şengün, lays it in. That was a really good move by the big man. Lead right back up to 17 for Houston. Dinwiddie around. Gafford, alley-oop, one-handed. It was really nice. Nice finish by Gafford. Hopefully that gets the crowd and the Mavericks going. Thompson. He guards Jalen Green. Green gets right around to miss the layup, but Amen Thompson will lay it in. This is a disgusting basketball game to watch. Dinwiddie off the screen in the lane. He'll lay it in. He'll get fouled. He'll go to the line. Disgusting hoops, man. Please, someone send in the super chat so I can take a shot. This is just absurd, man. Dinwiddie, first free throw's good. Gabe, absolutely. Needs stops. 100%. DT, Luka has forgotten how to score. He has. He's getting the shots he always gets, and they are just not falling right now for him. It's been pretty embarrassing for Luka the first 5 games. Mavs going to his zone here. Klay. It's man. Excuse me. Jalen Green absolutely cooks Dinwiddie. Shot was long, though. Another offensive rebound for Jabari Smith, who will put it right back up and in. Mavs are embarrassing on the offensive glass. Dinwiddie for 3, leaves it a foot short. Şengün, trailer 3. Air ball. Another offensive rebound by Amen Thompson, but he steps out of bounds. Dinwiddie has been a fucking embarrassment so far this year. I knew he'd be bad. I didn't think he'd be this bad. I knew he wasn't going to be Dinwiddie of 22, when the Mavs made the conference finals. Goodness gracious. Washington checks in. He brings it up. Gets it to Gafford at the top. Gafford over to Klay. Klay pulls up from 3. Way short. Long rebound out to Kyrie, though. Kyrie gets it now. Gets around the corner. Makes men miss. Horrible pass. Stolen. Jabari Smith has Luka one-on-one. Takes him right away. Gafford goaltend. Mavs down 19. Luka is saying, what are you talking about? Right? It's a goaltend, man. It went off the backboard. No way. They called a foul? Murat Kogut makes a absolutely abhorrent call on Luka Doncic. They give the Rockets 2 free points, and the Rockets are up 20. Klay, top of the key, Drives left, fades away, and hits. He's got it going, but it might be too late for the Mavs. VanVleet over to Şengün. Şengün drives left on Gafford, spins, right-handed hook, no good. Another offensive rebound because Luka doesn't hustle. VanVleet, good ball movement. Jalen Green, wide open three, no good. Another offensive rebound by the Rockets. If you think I'm kidding, I'm not. They should be embarrassed how they are playing basketball right now. I know he is. He told me. He's watching the Rockets get about 15 offensive rebounds in this first half. It's an embarrassment. Luka's 3 of 11 from the field. He hasn't woken up from his nap yet in the offseason. Absolute joke. The Rockets have a chance to go up 20 here with Şengün at the line for 2. As the first one falls off. Şengün, second one up. Good. 19-point lead for the Rockets, their largest of the game. Two and a half minutes remaining in the half. Doncic, right to left crossover, gets in the lane, blocked from behind. Foul called though. I thought it was a clean block. Houston might challenge this and they might get it overturned. I got this poured up. Somebody, please let me take this because goodness gracious. Luka makes a free throw. It went front rim, back rim, but he finally made a free throw. He's now 1 for 3 on the night. As Dwight Powell's going to come into the game. And you know what? I don't hate it. Jason Kidd trying something. Derek Lively's got 3 fouls. Daniel Gafford has been ineffective. Dwight Powell coming in for his first meaningful minutes of the season. Luka, same exact thing. Front rim, back rim goes in. Luka's got 10 on 4 of 12 from the field. Powell on Şengün. Şengün backs him down. Spins left on Powell. Finds Thompson in the lane. Good defense by the Mavs. They kick it out. Smith drives on Kyrie. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Washington. That's good defense by the Mavs. Here comes Luka on the fast break. Luka, there's a foul on the fast break. Is this going to be a take foul? 1:56 remaining. Oh, it's got to be. Şengün fouls Dwight Powell. That's surely a take foul. That's one shot in the ball. They don't call it because why would they? Luka on the right side gets the screen from Powell, gets in the lane, puts up a teardrop, and it's good. He finally gets a shot to fall. He looked at the ball like, thank God. Yeah, we know too. VanVleet over to Şengün. Pops up from 15. No good. Luka the rebound. Luka behind the back. On the logo. Pulls it back out. He's guarded by Smith. Gets a screen from Powell. Gets Şengün. Kicks it out. Step back 3 for Doncic. No good, but he's fouled. Go to the line once again. I'm not saying Dwight Powell's the reason that the Mavs look a little bit better, but since he's coming to the game, the Mavs have looked better. Go figure. It's Powell to the line, excuse me, not Luka. He got fouled. He's going to the line for 2 here. Dwight Powell in his 10th year with the Dallas Mavericks makes the first free throw. Dwight Powell came over in the Rajon Rondo trade with the Boston Celtics. He's been with the Mavs ever since. Has his shortcomings. He's also been a great servant to the team. Second free throw is up and good. Minute 10 remaining. Jalen Green guarded by Washington. Washington gets a steal. Good defense. Mavs don't have numbers. Luka finds Klay. Klay fakes. Finds Dwight Powell. Powell gets it back to Luka. They're going to reset here with 12 on the shot clock. Luka comes and sets a screen for Powell. Luka has VanVleet in jail. Goes straight to the cup. They go to offensive foul on Dwight Powell. It's an absolute joke. These new officials have no idea what they're doing in the league. That's a Gortat screen that every single team in the NBA runs. What a joke of a call by these officials. As soon as the Mavs stake a comeback, the refs have something to say about it. Rockets are going to go 2 for 1. Green tries to split the double team. It's stolen by Washington again. Here's Luka 2-on-1 with Klay. He finds Klay. Klay for 3. Misses. Rockets will get the last shot of the half. 4-second differential here. Luka and VanVleet. Up comes Şengün. He sets a ghost screen. Kicks it out. Jalen Green, wide open 3. It's no good. Mavs don't hustle for the rebound. VanVleet gets it back. VanVleet cooks Luka from 20. It's no good. Rebound Kyrie. That's the half. I mean, there is no way that was an offensive foul on Dwight Powell. We sit here at halftime. Mavs down 13. Could be worse. Could be less. I don't like the way this team's played, man. I really don't. Because we're at halftime, and I need it desperately, we're doing $5 shots here at halftime. I need it desperately. The Mavs need it desperately. Oh, could not have been a worse half for the Dallas Mavericks, man. Just awful, awful, awful. Mavs shot 16 of 39, 41%. Houston shot 44.7% from the field. They were 4 of 15 from 3. The Mavs were just 2 of 12. Mavs 10 of 16 from the free throw line. Houston 11 of 14. Getting out-rebounded 24-16, including 9 offensive rebounds in the first half for Houston. That's unacceptable. 9 offensive rebounds is completely unacceptable. Mavs have 6 turnovers to Houston's 5. Houston has 10 fast break points to the Mavericks' 6. Just an overall horrible half. Neil McCoy, thank you goodness for the super chat. I had to take this shot so bad. Let me put your super up on screen, Neil, and then we'll get to drinking. Neil McCoy, you are an absolute GOAT, man. We appreciate you. Off-season acquisitions looking like garbage in the last few games. Nico needs to get back to the drawing board. I'll answer this after I take this. Let's get a second half comeback, man. Let's go, Mavs. to chase that. Oh, man. Neil, I don't disagree with you. Najee Marshall in the first 5 games has looked horrible. Quentin Grimes, he's been okay at best. Spencer Dinwiddie has looked horrible. Those are your 3 acquisitions, and they have not played well whatsoever. They have not played well whatsoever. You need Najee Marshall to play better than he's been playing, man. I mean, plain and simple. Klay Thompson, he's looking better right now, but the other acquisitions outside of Klay have just not gotten the job done. I mean, it's as simple as that. And I'll be the first to admit, I thought the Mavs upgraded this offseason by getting Quentin Grimes over Tim Hardaway. I thought Najee Marshall was this sneaky good signing, was a great Derrick Jones replacement. Haven't seen any of that, man. Haven't seen any of that lately. Oh, no. Paolo Banchero has a torn oblique. Oh, man. He's out indefinitely. Yikes. Torn obliques. That's a lengthy injury right there. That's probably 3-4 months. Ugh. Hate that for Paolo. Mavs play the play the Magic on Sunday, so Paolo will not be available for that game. I hope so, Julianne. I mean, I think Klay played all right in that first half. He just didn't get many opportunities. They need to find him and get him open more often. What's doing in the NFL game? The Texans are up 7-0 as halftime approaches there. CJ Stroud got injured. Chicago Bulls fan, I did not see that. I haven't been paying attention to the football game. I literally just checked the score for the first time there. I did get a tweet notey that Stroud got injured. Is he okay? Shout out to Neil with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Neil. You're one of the realest ones here at Chat Sports. Agreed, Jason. Fully agreed. I'm not sure if I like our chances in this game being down 13, but I like them going forward as a team. Like, I'm not worried about the whole future as a team. Woke Soul, do I think the Mavs will come back and win this? I hope I'm wrong, but I'm going to say no. I don't think they end up winning this game. I know that's the pessimist in me. I just don't see enough rhythm on both ends of the floor right now. Look, they put a couple stops together on defense at the end of the half, which was nice to see. If they can carry that over into the third quarter, maybe that turns into some easy offense and gets them right back in the game. But as of right now, I would say no. I just don't see it. I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. The officials, by the way, in this game have been absolutely horrible. They've been horrible. Follow me on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. I'm tweeting about the game as well as doing our live streams here on Mavericks Today. I need to go see who the other official is. I know Murat Kogut. I know Bill Kennedy. I don't know who the third guy is. It is Robert Hussey. I'm not familiar with his work, and there's probably a reason, because he's terrible. Stroud's back in, so that's good. Woke Soul. I hope it's not. I hope the Mavs come back and win, but it certainly looks like that. Rockets, the guy that stood out to me for the Rockets, the guys that stood out to me were Tari Eason and Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks ended the half with 11 points, 3 of 4 from 3. Tari Eason with 10 off the bench, 4 or 5 from the field. One of the worst. This was easily the worst first half performance of the Mavericks this season. Worst performance in a half in general. Hopefully they can turn it around here in the second. Come out here with a win and get to 4-1. You got a tough little schedule coming up. Now the Magic game certainly, in theory, gets easier in the absence of Paolo Banchero, who's out indefinitely with the torn oblique. So you have the Magic, followed by the Pacers, the return of Rick Carlisle once again here to Dallas. Pacers are a good team. Should beat the Bulls. Then you have the Suns. Then you have the Nuggets. Klay's return to Golden State. Then you play Utah, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Memphis, Denver, Miami. It doesn't get easier for this team, man. I mean, this is a tough November. It's a very tough November. Omicron Kyrie has been the Mavericks' best player tonight. He's been the best player tonight. He's got 11 in the first half. The only one who has had any sort of rhythm on offense. Luka has more points than Kyrie, but Luka's 5 of 13 from the field, whereas Kyrie is 4 of 7, including 2 of 2 from deep. So, I think Kyrie's been the best player. Neil. You know I appreciate you. You know you're one of the realest ones, and you're always certified here on Mavericks Today. We are not firing Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd has been to the Western Conference Finals and the Finals 2 out of the last 3 years. Jason Kidd absolutely has flaws. Absolutely has things that he needs to work on. He is far, far, far from a problem. If you fire Jason Kidd, you're not going to find a head coach on the open market that's better. Very unlikely you find a head coach. You're not getting a sitting head coach in the NBA. So where are you going to find a head coach that's better? Are you taking Mark Jackson off the broadcasting streets? Are you taking like PJ Carlesimo, who hasn't coached in 15 years? Are you hiring an assistant who has never been a head coach before? Are you going to college? Try to bribe Danny Hurley? You're not doing that. The grass is not always greener. I'm not saying Jason Kidd is one of the best coaches in the NBA. I am saying he is top 10. I am saying if the Mavericks fired him, they would not find a better head coach right away. Duncan! Shout out Duncan, who's a big Celtics Today watcher. Duncan, during halftime, it's $5 shots if you want to get crazy, Duncan. Kyle Neptune from Villanova is not an option because Villanova stinks since Jay Wright has left. Jay Wright, I mean, shit, if Jay Wright wants to come coach the Mavs, that'd be cool, but I don't think that's ever in a million years happening. I thought Şengün had a pretty good first half, Seth. I thought Şengün had a pretty good first half. He had 11 points and 6 rebounds. He was only 3 of 10 from the field. Not great in that aspect, but I thought he played all right. Got to the foul line a few times. Shout out, Duncan. You're a GOAT. You're a UConn guy. I forgot about that. No, you want Neptune in the Big East because that's an easy win every year for you guys. Timeless. Luka, he hasn't sucked. He just has not been up to par, and I think it's because he's still sort of in preseason mode right now. He didn't play any in the preseason, didn't practice in training camp with this team, still trying to feel everything out. That's not an excuse for why he's missing all of the easy bunnies that he's missing, but I think that's certainly a factor. Neil, the Lakers tried to hire Dan Hurley, and he said no, so I don't think the Mavs would have any more ore than that. Edit King, I appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Much appreciated. We try our best to post as much content as possible. During the heat of football season, it gets very hard to post content daily, but we try our best to get out as many videos as we can, do as many watch parties as we can. We'll have a video coming out on the channel tomorrow about what I think the Mavericks' biggest problem is right now as far as roster construction goes. So that'll be out on the channel tomorrow, probably right around lunchtime. Neil, Harry, his birthday is tomorrow. So he's hanging out with his family. It's just myself tonight. He'll be back soon on the channel, though. He'll be back soon. We love Harry here. Like I said, he's the OG. Oh, man. Be sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already. We greatly appreciate all of the support you guys have given us so far. Hopefully the Mavs can find a way to get back into this game. Look, it only takes a couple of baskets and you're right back in. You hit 2 quick threes here to start, all of a sudden it's a 6-point game or 7-point game and you're feeling yourself. Turkish is back. Turkish. I love the Mavs, but this game's tough to watch. You're telling me, Turkish. You're telling me. 4 to 6 week timeline for Paolo Banchero. That is way less than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like at least 3 months. So that's somewhat good news, even though they're going to be without their star player. What up, Turkish? Just watching this half, man. It was not good. Worst half of the season by far. Luka can't hit the broadside of a barn. They're not hustling on defense. They gave up 9 offensive rebounds. The referees have been terrible. And you're only down 13. Only down 13. They can make a comeback, Barry. They absolutely can. The pessimist in me says they won't, but they absolutely can. They just got to come out with a different mentality than they had in that first half. RJ, no, he doesn't. He's in shape. I'm not going to address that. Yes, absolutely, Barry. You got to outscore them in this quarter, 100%. You got to get it to under 10 by the start of the fourth, which is feasible. Win this quarter by 5, and you're feeling okay. Neil, I know it. The chat's filling up, absolutely. Trick-or-treating's over. The kids are going to bed. Getting ready to watch this second half here. Turkish, maybe QG no extension was a good move. Yeah, so far it looks like it. So far, it looks like it. Edit King, I agree. They needed to take Luka out in that second quarter. He was just playing awful. I think he had a shoe change here at the half. Comes out with the sleeve on as well. So, whenever Luka changes shoes at halftime, whenever he has a bad first half, he always changes shoes at halftime. And he usually comes out and plays great. So, let's just hope that's the case again. It is Mavs ball, and here we go with the second half of this game. They get it to Kyrie, who's guarded by Fred VanVleet. Luka on a curl. Kyrie doesn't get it to him. Over Kyrie still dribbling now. Gets it to Gafford. Dribble handoff to Thompson. Thompson will shoot from 17. It's blocked. Rockets will get it and go the other way. Barry Bonds, I think it's too early to say that. Dillon Brooks has it. They try to get it to Şengün on a post-up, and they do. Guarded by Gafford. Şengün looking for an outlet. He will find VanVleet, who will get an open 3 off a curl. It's short. Another offensive rebound to Şengün. That's number 10 on the night. Şengün drives in the lane. Layup, no good. Offensive rebound number 11 for the Rockets is to Jabari Smith. He kicks it out to Jalen Green for 3. It's no good. The Mavs finally get a rebound. I mean, good fucking God. Luka has it. Guarded tight by Dillon Brooks. Dribbles right. Tries to find Gafford on an alley-oop. It's sent to Kingdom Come by Alperen Şengün. Murat Kogut calls a foul. It wasn't a foul. He just straight up blocked his shit. Neil, I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cuss, but when this team plays like this, it makes me have foul language. Switch of steez. You're telling me, brother. You're telling me. Inbound to Washington for 3. Washington having a poor shooting start to his season as well. It's out of bounds. It's Rockets ball. Houston going to run a horn set here. VanVleet gets it over to Şengün once again on that left block. Şengün faces up. Gafford absolutely fouled him. Şengün's working these Mavs bigs, man. I don't know what the answer is. Brooks inbound side out. VanVleet will take a screen from Şengün. Backs it out over to Jalen Green now. He's guarded by Kyrie with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Green crosses over, gets into the lane, tries to go up. No good. That's a shot clock violation. That's Mavs ball. I don't think Green had any idea what the shot clock was looking like there. No one has scored yet. Kyrie gets it over to Klay Thompson. Way short from three. You could tell as soon as that left his hand, it was no good. I mean, none of these shots are even close. Here's VanVleet on the right baseline. Şengün over to Green. Everyone touches the ball. Dillon Brooks for three. It's long. Gafford. Was fouled. No one said what was happening as he was held on the shoulder, and that's a loose ball foul. It's Mavs basketball. Jabari Smith had a grip of him. Pause. Here's Doncic. Screen from Thompson. He's going to post up Jalen Green. Clears out. Got fouled. No call. He's barking at Merritt Kogut instead of getting back on defense. Trailer three for Şengün. He doesn't take the opportunity, which he should have. Gafford now. Şengün backing him down. Gets way too deep. Misses the layup, though. Offensive rebound, Jabari Smith, and one. I mean, the Mavs rebounding has been horrible. Lively's coming in for Gafford. The Mavs are in foul trouble here with the bigs. That's Gafford's fourth. Lively's got three. They're going to need to use Dwight Powell in this half unless they want to go small. 3-point play is completed by Smith. Mavs have not scored in the second half yet. Kyrie. Ooh, that was a great finish. Put some English on the ball. Gets the Mavs on the board. He's been the Mavs' best player tonight. It's not even close. Brooks. Got Lively on him. Takes him right to the basket. It's no good. Guess who got the offensive rebound, but he throws it out of bounds. It's Mavs ball. Kyrie will take it. Waves off Lively. Gets Washington to come set a screen. Gets Jabari Smith on him, does Kyrie. They're going to double team Kyrie now. Splits the double team. Goes up at the left. It's no good. The tip out rebound to Lively goes right into the hands of Houston. Houston has numbers now. VanVleet up to Jabari Smith in the lane, and they foul him. He'll go to the line for two. I don't blame Kyrie trying to make something happen on the offensive end. Edit King, if someone donated 20, I was going to do a beer bong race with Cullen, but I think Cullen's gone. I'll still do a beer bong though. If someone donates 20, I'm in on that. I'm absolutely in on that. I need to do it. I'll go grab it at a TV timeout. Believe me, I need to start drinking here because, good God, this team is just frustrating me to no end. Jabari misses the second, splits them there. Mavs down 15. Luka gets a screen from Lively, loses the ball, gets it back in the lane, dribbles dead, over back to Klay. He'll repost. He's on VanVleet. Take him, dude. He takes VanVleet, tries to Dirk spin around and hits. Yeah, it worked, but dude, you are 6'8", 230. Go bully Fred VanVleet, who's hardly 6 foot. You have 7 inches, and you have 40 pounds on Fred VanVleet. Washington almost strips it from Şengün, and they get it back over to Jabari Smith, right corner three. No good. Klay Thompson, they get a rebound. The Rockets were one and done. My goodness. Klay has it. He'll go in the lane. Passes over to Lively. Lively will dunk it in the lane. As the American Airlines Center crowd comes to life a little bit. Come on, get a stop and a score here. Jalen Green pulls up from 3 and hits. Of course. Thompson and Lively. Thompson will pull up from 3. It's no good. Mavs are trying to force the issue at this point. It's not working. Şengün crosses over Lively. That's going to be Lively's 4th. And they gave him the continuation? Dude, the refs have been... The Mavs don't deserve to win this game, don't get me wrong. The officials have been absolute dog shit. Dog shit. Shout out my boy Chase Senior. Mavs are without Maxi Kleber tonight. Dwight Powell is into the game now because both of the Mavs starting centers have 4 fouls each. And yes, I did call Lively and Gafford starting center. Free throw is no good for Şengün. Continuation shouldn't have counted anyways, so no harm, no foul there. Kyrie has it. Tari Eason in the game. Kyrie right to the lane. Right-handed layup is up and in. I'll say it once, I've said it again. He's been the Mavs' best player. It's not even close. VanVleet has it. They get it over to Green. Trying to create space. They get a switch. Push shot in the lane for Şengün. Wide open. Converts. Şengün made the shot Luka hasn't been making. Kyrie will go coast to coast. Left-handed layup. Tries too much. No good. Rockets going to go the other way here. They got numbers. It's 5-on-4. Kyrie trailing the play. No one. Tari Eason was left wide open. He'll kick it out to Dillon Brooks. It was short. Kyrie the rebound up to Luka. Luka now throws it up to Dwight Powell. Luka has lost his mind. I mean, he's got to fix it. PJ Washington will get in the lane. Nice move by PJ as he gets a little up and under and goes in. (68-54) Mavs trail. Green pulls up from 3. No good. No one around home for the Rockets to get the rebound, so the Mavs actually get the defensive board. Luka has it. Kyrie comes and sets a screen. They get the switch onto VanVleet. Luka goes with his left. It's up. It's blocked. Absolutely. And a foul on PJ Washington. Luka is about to get his 3rd technical in 5 games. You weren't fouled. You just suck. You weren't fouled. You just suck, man. Mavs down 14. We are at a TV timeout. While we are at that TV timeout, I need to tell you guys about our lovely sponsor of Mavericks Today by Chat Sports, which, of course, is PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the easiest place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. PrizePicks also puts their members first, so withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And when my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. And also, PrizePicks now offers Venmo for quick and easy withdrawals into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday, where each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Let's check in on the lineup that I had for tonight. I went with Jalen Green, more than 23 points. Jalen Green currently is at 10 points, so he's got some work to do here. Klay Thompson, I went more than 15 points. Klay has just 4. Again, work to do. Luka, more than 31. Doncic has 14 so far. Some work to do. I didn't have a great night playing PrizePicks, but you can. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use that code CLNS to get the $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, you don't even need to win to receive that $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game. I'll put that link here in the live chat for you guys. Even if I'm not winning money tonight, I need somebody to. There it is. What up, Taylor Jackson? Sorry, folks. Man. Taylor, I'm stressed out watching this game. The Mavs are just not playing good ball right now. Mavs are just not playing good ball. Billy Kennedy and Kyrie having a disagreement. Mavs are... Houston's already in the bonus, so Şengün's about to shoot free throws here. I just don't see a way back for the Mavs in this one, man. Hope I'm wrong. Just don't see a way back. Timeless, stop. First free throw for Şengün is good. Mavs down 15. Jason, we're all right. I mean, I don't know if they'll win this game. Even if they don't win this game, I think we're all right. But it's just very frustrating watching this. Şengün converts both. Kyrie brings it up. Powell comes and sets the screen. Crossover. Kyrie pulls up from 17. Can't hit. Ahmed Thompson's checked in. Bitches Dwight Powell off the ball. Mavs are down 18. Dinwiddie in. Misses a layup. Powell will slam home the rebound. I mean, Dinwiddie's just not done anything right so far. Mavs lineup is Kyrie, Klay, Dinwiddie, PJ Washington, and Dwight Powell. Powell gets worked by Şengün. Air ball. Washington can't grab the rebound. 13 offensive board for Houston. They miss it. Another offensive rebound and a putback. Too many offensive boards, man. Dinwiddie, going to do something stupid, I'm sure. Misses the layup. Yep, like I said. Thompson goes coast to coast. Mavs are down 20. It's the largest lead of the game for Houston. Dinwiddie, left side, gets fouled. They call it on the floor. The Mavs are just getting boned by the officials, even though they're down 20. Just an embarrassing effort, especially on the rebounding front tonight. Kyrie hits a three. Mavs are trying to crawl back here. Steven Adams is checked in. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Rockets ball. 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the third. $200 trick-or-treaters, Jason? Kool-Aid Crusher, and a snack bag of chips. I needed to come to your house. Jalen Green in the lane. Strong left-handed layup is good. Kyrie over to Najee Marshall. That's an offensive foul going the other way. The effort on the glass has been embarrassing. Amen Thompson, strong take. Another offensive rebound. Steven Adams, the putback to Dillon Brooks. Mavs are down 21. Losing this quarter by 8. Quentin Grimes is checked in. That's not going to help anybody. Lively sets a screen on Thompson. They get it to Kyrie. Kyrie turns it over. Fast break. Brooks is out in front. He'll lay it in. Mavs are down 23. That's a timeout, Jason Kidd. This game's over. Run out of the gym by the Houston Rockets, man. Completely. Getting a tweet out here. Hang on, guys. Mavericks team officially has a bench problem, too. No one is doing anything from the bench. Lively's got 4 fouls. I exclude Lively from the bench because I consider him a 6th starter, despite him coming off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie, nothing. Najee Marshall, nothing. Quentin Grimes, nothing. Jaden Hardy's played 4 minutes. Where are you going to find bench production? If you're a team that wants to make the finals, you have to have production from the bench. I was about to say something super outlandish. I'll just keep that thought to myself. It involves a certain player in Detroit. That's all I'll say. Jason, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you at all. Have a good night. Duncan, it is horrible. Duncan, it's horrible. The Mavs bench right now is just, they have nothing. It's only 5 games in, Duncan, so I can't say worst in the league, but it's been pretty bad. Jordan, if this game gets much worse, I might. Neither really, Duncan. They just they don't have like a bona fide scorer to come off the bench and help give this team a spark. They need somebody out there. Jordan, I just don't want to put that energy in the air right now. Try not to think about that guy, and I know you know which guy I'm talking about. Luka stinks. Called it before the season. He was not ready. Didn't improve. Just got lazy and contempt. No MVP this year or ever. Thrones? That is outrageous. That is outrageous. Everybody needs a Boban, Josh. Roster looked the same after the deadline. TBD, too early to say. Wouldn't shock me if they made some moves, though. Kyrie's got it. He'll pull up for 3. He's wide open and hits. The only bright spot for the Mavericks in this game has been Kyrie Irving. Turnover. Hardy up to Kyrie, 2-on-1. Kyrie over to Marshall. There's a foul. Guys, Luka is in shape. That is not the problem. He looks like he's in the best shape of his life. He is in shape. I promise you he is in shape. He is not out of shape or out of condition at all. I promise. Christian, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is just one game. Inbound to Kyrie. He'll go left, cross over to the right. Lays it up. He'll go to the line for two. Again, the only one that is even attempting to do good things for this Mavericks team tonight's Kyrie. Rockets are a good team, but damn, you're getting embarrassed on your home floor. Duncan Clay's been awesome so far. Last couple games, he hasn't got enough shots, but he's been a great addition to this team, both on and off the court. He's fully embraced being a Mav, and I'm super excited to have him here. Super excited to have him here. First free throw's good from Kai. Minute 45 remaining in the quarter. Makes the both. Thompson brings it up. Gets a screen from Adams. Thompson in the lane, kicks it out, almost stolen by Hardy, but Whitmore has it now. He'll cross Whitmore. Blocked by Hardy. Oh, they call a foul. That's got to be challenged by Jason Kidd. That has to be challenged by Jason Kidd. That's a horseshit call from Billy Kennedy. That's got to be challenged by Jason Kidd. Challenge it, Jason. Oh my goodness. He's not going to challenge. Total bang job by the refs. Jet Wolf. My man Jet Wolf coming in. We'll get your super chat up on screen here in just a moment, Jet. Appreciate you. What a terrible call by Billy Kennedy. Not shocking, just disappointing. Lane violation on that second free throw, so it's not going to count. Get your super chat up here, Jet Wolf. 1 sec. Oh, man, appreciate you. Najee Marshall with it, left baseline, gets in the lane, puts up a hook and hits. Wow, Najee Marshall doing something positive for the Mavericks. Jet Wolf says the Mavs need a Dennis Schroeder type right now, but I know that seems very far-fetched. No, I see what you mean. They need a little bulldog, a guy who has some shit in him. But they need someone who can score with consistency off the bench as well. Rockets swing it around. Tari Eason going to take a three. He has killed the Mavs tonight, man. Killed the Mavs tonight. Jet Wolf, I'll take a shot here at the end of the quarter. Hardy up to Lively. Lively goes up and is fouled. Can't convert. He'll go to the line. Here we go, Jet. Ghostface says, LGM, let's go Mets. All right, Drip, you have a good day and night as well, brother. I appreciate you, my man. Cheers to you, Jet Wolf. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Woo! Ugh. Mavs are bad, but at least we get to drink here on Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. That's what we do. Carter's dad, Klay, hasn't even been bad. Lively makes both free throws. They're going to lose this quarter here. VanVleet, a deep three. Mavs actually get a rebound. They box out. That's a miracle. Hardy needs to slow it down. This will be the last shot of the half if he wants it. He doesn't want it. He gets right to the lane. Easy layup. You take that every time. If you get a stop here, 16's a tall task, not impossible. This has to be your best defensive possession. VanVleet with 7, with 6, with 5. He throws an alley-oop to Ahmed Thompson. Lively gets called for his 5th foul. And it is a foul. He was mad about the call. Yeah. I mean, one of D-Live's worst games of his career so far. Is what it is. It happens. I'm not mad at him. It's just a tough game for him tonight against Şengün and all these athletic bigs that Houston has. 3 seconds remaining. Hardy tries to throw it all the way down to Lively. They get it stolen. There's a kick ball. So the Mavs are going to get a shot opportunity here with 0.6 left. Just a horrible night for the Mavs overall. .6 seconds, so you do have time for a catch and shoot here. Najee Marshall to inbound from the hash. They try to get Kyrie open. They do. Kyrie pulls up and hits! Kyrie Irving hits a third quarter buzzer beater. It's only a 2. But it could prove large later in this one. I don't know if that gives the Mavs any momentum. But you got to find out, right? We're headed to the 4th quarter. The Mavs are down 16. Type those 4s down in the comments. Type those 4s down in the comment section. Yes, sir. Cowboy season. My man, Cowboy season's back. Guillermo's back as well. Ghostface, they're not out of it yet. AV, I agree. Klay needs to get more shot attempts. That's absolutely something that needs to happen. Moon, KJ, Josh, all typing their 4s. Willie Atkinson, Guillermo. Come on. Not quite out of it yet, fellas. Oh, excuse me. Not quite out of it yet. Look, this deficit's probably too big, but you have who I think is the best player in the world in Luka. He just has not turned it on one time this year yet. If he turns it on and goes God mode, Mavs have a chance to win. Look, you got to win this quarter 35-15 to win this game by 4. Can you do that? You can. It's improbable, though. Shout out Josh. Shout out Jordan. Pablo. Jets are still losing? What's the score in that one? Cowboys, I need to check. Texans up 10-7. Okay, nice. Gerwin, excuse me. Trinidad in the house. Kick some ass, Rockets. Well, we hope the Rockets don't kick some ass, but appreciate you joining us, Gerwin. Life's a B. Who is Duvic? I don't know. Who are you talking about? Rockets ball, it's going to be to start the 4th. Luka is in. Najee There are 5 on the courts. Luka, Hardy, Marshall, Washington, and Kyrie. They're going small here with Washington and Marshall interchanging at 5. VanVleet, elbow, bounces up, no good. Marshall the rebound. Mavs trying to go athletic and get back in this game. Kyrie pushing it up the floor. He'll step back from 3. Kyrie Irving hits. He is single-handedly trying to keep the Mavs in this ballgame. Single-handedly trying to keep the Mavs in this ballgame is Kyrie Irving. Come on, man. He's got 28 tonight. VanVleet pulls up from 3. No good. Luka the rebound. Up goes Kyrie. Goes right to the hoop. And it's blocked. They don't call a foul. Green on the fast break. Kicks it out. Dillon Brooks for 3. No good. Washington gets the board. It's up to Marshall. Marshall 2-on-1 with Luka. Luka laid up and in. Timeout, Houston. Come on, man. Come on. Mavs on a 7-0 run. Come on. Get a stop out of this timeout. Make something happen. Let's go. Duncan, 100%. Kyrie is one of the best fourth quarter scorers in this game, and Luka is one of the best clutch players of all time. Mavs absolutely have a chance here. They're still down 11. There's still a lot of work to do. It's a good start, though. Go get a stop out of this timeout. Come on, Moon. Come on now. Brent Workman. Yes, sir. Andre Tucker. Neil McCoy, I saw what Barkley said. I can't even bring myself to discuss Charles Barkley. He doesn't watch basketball. He's there for entertainment only. He's there for entertainment only. Barkley can't name 5 players on the Mavericks. Guaranteed. He can't name 5 players on the Mavs. So, not concerned. Demon Slayer, they are getting destroyed on the boards, especially the offensive glass. I need to go back and look. Houston has, I think, 13 O boards right now. Let's go look. Team stats. Houston has 15 offensive rebounds. Excuse me, I shortchanged them too. AV, no minute restriction for Klay. They just haven't gotten him into a rhythm the last 2 games. Still feeling it out. You obviously want him to get more shots. Look, I think the Mavs try to ride this lineup of Luka, Kyrie, Marshall, Washington, and Hardy for as long as it's working. And it's worked here in the first 90 seconds of the fourth. Kyrie's got 28, 10 of 17 from the field, a perfect 5 of 5 from 3, in addition to 6 rebounds. He has single-handedly kept the Mavs in this game and is the only reason this is not a blowout right now. Only reason this is not a blowout. When Kyrie feels himself in the fourth, you go get him the basketball. That's what the Mavs are going to do here. It is Rockets ball after they called timeout to try to stop the bleeding. Mavs on a 7-0 run. Mavs going to pick him up full court here. Luka guarding Jabari. Mavs playing good defense. They get it to Şengün. Şengün will try to dribble handoff. Another good defensive play by Marshall, but a 3 is made by Jabari Smith. Kyrie's got it. Jalen Green with it now. They throw it up to Luka in the lane. Luka, wraparound pass to Washington. Washington doesn't take the shot. He'll go in the lane. He kicks it out to Hardy. Hardy, left side drive. No room to go. He's got 3 seconds. He'll drive baseline now. Kicks it out to Luka as the shot clock expires. Of course he makes that one. because he only makes the difficult shots. He's not making the easy ones. 91-80. Şengün now. Guarded by Washington. They get it to Brooks. Brooks on Hardy. This is a mismatch. Hardy holds his own. That's a charge! No call. Over to Jalen Green for three. No good. Luka the board. Come on. They clear out for Luka. Luka, guarded by Brooks. It's stripped. It's out of bounds off Brooks. God, Luka's just, he's annoying. Kyrie for three. Off the inbound, no good. That's his first miss from three tonight. Jalen Green pushes it. Hardy, good defense there. It's over to VanVleet for three, no good. Marshall the rebound. They're going to call a loose ball foul. Fuck you, Merritt Kogut. You've been shit tonight. You've been fucking terrible tonight, man. When the officials just take the game from you, it's a joke. Jalen Green, left-hand drive, blocked by P.J. Washington. Marshall gets it. Ball don't lie. Luka looking for an outlet pass. He finds Kyrie. Kyrie into the lane. Kicks it out. Washington fakes. Kicks it over. Hardy fakes. Washington drives left, and the foul called on Şengün. The Mavs had multiple opportunities to take an open three-point shot and passed it up. Şengün fouls. 9:05 remaining. Refs need to get it together. That was a horseshit call. I know your Turkish countrymen's on the other side. Here's Luka. Screen. Najee Marshall. Luka spins out of it. Luka, step back, throws it away. Washington with 5 seconds left. He pulls up from three. Way off. VanVleet's got it. They get it to Şengün. He's going to post up Washington. Şengün backs out. He faces up Washington now. Dribbles right. Washington pokes it away. Almost gets the steal. Mavs are on the ground fighting for it. I think Washington's got it. He does. And what do we have here? We got a foul or a jump? A jump ball. Jump ball, Washington and VanVleet. 2.8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Refs saying they both had possession of the ball, which they did. Good fight from PJ to get on the ground. They really didn't both have possession of the ball. Oh, you're giving it to Şengün? Şengün is jumping? What? Why is Şengün jumping? This should be Fred VanVleet. He's going to win the tip here. Mavs do win the tip. Come on. Go get a bucket. Please. Luka. He's stepping back. Steps through. Good defense by Green. He'll get it back. Luka now with it. Dribbles left. Pulls up. Off the glass and in. He got fouled. No call. Mavs get it down to a 9-point game. Klay getting set to check in. Green with the ball over to VanVleet. They're pulling it out, spreading the floor. VanVleet has it. No outlet pass. Good defense by Hardy. VanVleet spins in the lane. Hardy's going to get baited with the... They don't call a foul. Mavs ball. Let's go the other way. Luka with it. Left hand. Dribble. Pull up. Shot. No good. Marshall the rebound. Hardy. Three. Oh, my God. If that goes in, I think the Mavs win the game. Green the other way. Şengün now at the top of the key. Brooks on a handoff. Brooks dribbles right, pushes off. They don't call it. No good. Washington fighting for the rebound. He gets it. That's good board by PJ. Kyrie going coast to coast. Good defense by Fred VanVleet. Kyrie pulls it out. Najee Marshall laid up and in! Timeout, Houston! Come on, man. Come on. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Come on, man. Come on. There's no quitting this team. Let's go. They've played like shit for the first 35 minutes of this game. Come on, man. You're in this thing now. For the last time tonight, I need to tell you guys about our lovely sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best way to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfected. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. PrizePicks put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Also, PrizePicks now offers Venmo for quick and easy deposits and withdrawals into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive that $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday, where each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Here's the lineup that I rolled with today. It was looking bleak. We may have some life here now. I went with the more on Jalen Green points with 23. Green has 12. That one's probably not going to hit. I went with the more on Luka, 31. He's got 21, so that's possible. I also went with the more with Klay Thompson, who has just 4 points because he hasn't gotten many shot opportunities tonight. So it doesn't look like I'm going to win tonight. That doesn't mean you can't be a winner with our friends at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the app and use code CLNS to get that $50 bonus when you play $5. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. Mavs have clawed their way back from down 20. They've grinded this thing back. They're within 7. Couple stops, couple scores. Houston is shitting themselves. I don't know what that means. Play soap. Come on. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. If you're just joining us, hit that subscribe button. Jalen Green with it. He gets past Najee Marshall. Nice scoop and lay in. That's a good play. Nice bucket out of a timeout from Jalen Green. Kyrie guarded by VanVleet. He blows by him. He goes right to the lane. Oh, he misses the bunny layup. Jalen Green the other way. Gets an and one. That's going to be the game. Kyrie misses an absolute bunny. Jalen Green goes coast to coast the other way and one. Oh, that's the turning point in the fourth right there. That's the turning point in the fourth. Just brutal. Rockets back up 12 just like that. Klay is back in. He goes left. He'll pull up and hit. Klay hits from the baseline. Pick and roll, run with Brooks. They switch Luka on to Green. Green goes right. Luka, good defense on him. That's got to be a foul. That's a charge the other way as Luka draws a charge. Setting an example on the defensive end. Mavs ball. Kyrie picks it up. Luka has VanVleet on him. He goes left. He spins. Gets it over to Kyrie. Kyrie in the lane. Thompson for three. Yes, sir! Klay Thompson hits. Mavs with 5 straight of their own, and it's back to a 7-point game. Here's Klay now. Over to Brooks. It's over to Brooks. Brooks doesn't have anywhere to go with it. He fouls Luka. They don't call it. Jabari Smith is on Kyrie Irving. He'll just rise and shoot, and that's too easy. Mavs, they got the mismatch there. Luka's playing with 5 fouls right now. 5 minutes to go. 98-89. Luka, left. He's double teamed. He'll step back. He's having a great fourth quarter. Hits another one from the baseline. He's having a hell of a fourth quarter. Too bad the first 3 weren't good enough. Green with it. He's guarded by Luka. Luka's got 5. He's got to be careful. Green's going to attack. He does. Luka plays good defense there, though. Brooks has it. A shot clock expires for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Şengün. Put back. No good. Blocked by Washington. It's Mavs ball. Let's go. Stand on business, Peach. No challenge. 4.5 minutes remaining. Mavs down 7. Luka with the ball. Dribbles left. Pulls up for 3. No good. He had a wide open 3. Green has Luka now again. Goes right. Luka almost fouled him. Oh, boy. Washington the rebound. He's been great in this fourth quarter as well. Kyrie trying to go coast to coast. He tries to get past Brooks. He can't. Kyrie gets it over to Klay. Klay for 3. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Mavs within 4! Let's go! Get the 31s in the chat! Come on! 3:56 remaining in the game. Klay Thompson is still Klay Thompson. Come on, man. Let's go. $3:56 remaining. Klay just made his 2,500th three-pointer of all time. He is 6th all time in three-pointers made behind Steph Curry, Ray Allen, James Harden, Damian Lillard, and Reggie Miller. One of the best shooters in the history of this league. Just made a huge shot for the Mavs to try to keep them alive. 3:56 remaining. Can the Mavs complete the comeback? You're down 20 late in the third. All life looked lost. And you are right there with this team. When the Mavs get into clutch time, they are one of the best teams in the league. Let's see if they can finish this one off. Quentin Grimes is in for Luka, and he fouls, of course. They were trying to give Luka a quick rest with 5 fouls because they have the use it or lose it timeout coming up. Grimes comes in, makes a stupid play. You can't trust Quentin Grimes. Jason Kidd's going to call a timeout after this possession. The Mavs have Grimes, Marshall, Washington, Lively. I can't see who the 5th is. Luka and Kyrie are out for this possession only. The defensive possession only. Let's see if Mavs can get a stop here. Luka, Kyrie, Marshall, Klay, and PJ. Şengün's backing down Washington. He spins. Washington plays great defense. Grimes tries to get it. They get it to Green. Green in the lane. Jabari Smith is going to have a wide open 3 from the right wing. It's no good. The rebound to the Mavericks. Timeout, J. Kidd. Woo, they got away with it there, boy. They got away with it there. They played great defense for 20 seconds, but then Jabari Smith found himself wide open for 3. He misses. And P.J. Washington has been a menace on the boards. You lose your timeout after 3 minutes. If you have 3 left, you only get to keep 2 in the final 3 minutes of this game. The Mavs had 3 remaining, so Jason Kidd smartly plays a defense-only lineup out of the timeout there. They get the rebound and immediately call a timeout. The Mavs beat the Rockets late last year on a go-ahead Dante Exum 3. And they won that game in overtime. Let's see if they can complete what would be a damn near a miracle here tonight. 800 people watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're here for almost every Mavs game. We're doing videos on the channel all the time. The latest news, rumors, analysis, game coverage. We do it all here on Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left. Luka and Kyrie obviously back in. It's a huge possession here, man. A huge possession. Houston with 1 timeout remaining. Mavs have 2. Kyrie to inbound. Dillon Brooks picking up Luka full court. Again, Luka playing with 5 fouls. Luka at the logo. Gets a screen from Najee Marshall. They double team him. They get it over to Kyrie. Kyrie guarded by Thompson. Kyrie goes left. Hop, step, jump. It's blocked. Good defense by the Rockets. Good defense by the Rockets there. 3 minutes remaining now. Jalen Green, right in the lane. He'll lay it up and in. That was too easy. The Mavs, no resistance there. 194, 3 minutes left. Luka has it. Get it over to Klay. Klay's going to shoot a 3. Oh, my God. That's got to go. Klay misses. That had to go, man. Mavs must get a stop here. Green. Guarded by Luka. Luka's got to be careful. VanVleet has it. Thompson comes to set the screen. VanVleet rejects it. Goes the other way. He gets right past Najee Marshall. Marshall blocks him. Over to Brooks for 3. No good. That's a shot clock violation. Mavs got beat there a couple times, but we'll take that. 2:18. Mavs ball down 6. Needed a stop on that possession. You got it. Now you have to score. You don't need a 3, but you have to score. Luka. They're going to try to trap him. He's going to pull up from 3. He hits it! It's a 3-point game! 2 minutes remain! Let's go, Mavs! Let's go, Mavs! Luka got hot in this 4th. Jalen Green drives right. Stops. Pulls. No good! Rebound, Luka! Mavs can tie the game here with the 3. Luka. He's going to pull. Oh, I thought he was. He didn't. He dribbles. He loses the ball. It's a turnover. Jalen Green. It's 5-on-4. Tariq in wide open 3. No good. Brooks tries to rebound. He does. Minute 20 remains. Green's got it with 2. He pulls up with 1. Jalen Green hits a 3. Puts the Rockets up 6. Mavs had the ball down 3, and Luka turns it over. He's having such a good 4th quarter until he turns it over. Ah! Damn it, man. It felt like they were going to have this game in the grasp. Still $1:12 remaining. You just need a bucket. You need a bucket, and then you need stops. It's a hell of a shot by Jalen Green. Mavs played really good defense. Again, the offensive rebounding has killed them in this game. They give up one, and then Green hits a shot. Washington going to inbound from the left side. Luka's got it. He's guarded by Dillon Brooks. He pulls up from three. Yes, sir! He hits again! He hits again! What a fourth quarter Luka's having, man. 1 minute remaining exactly. Green with it, guarded by Luka. They trap him. Over to Brooks. Brooks has it. Now it's VanVleet. They come set a screen. They get it to Thompson. Thompson in the lane. Pulls up. Oh my God. Washington played great defense on him. Thompson still makes it. 105-100. Luka gets fouled. 40 seconds remaining. The Rockets want to challenge this. That was a foul to give. 105-100, 40 seconds left. If the Mavs played the last 3 minutes of the third and the fourth, like the entire game, they would have won this game by 20 points. Get it to Klay. Klay for three off the inbound. No good. Kyrie, the offensive rebound, tries to throw it back out. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. Mavs are going to have to foul now. They're not. You got to foul. What are you doing? Mavs don't foul. Brooks. I mean, that's piss poor coaching by Jason Kidd. Brooks hits a turnaround jumper, and the game's going to be over. Why did the Mavs not foul there? Jeez Louise. That's just bad coaching. All likelihood, Mavs are going to drop this one. There's 17 seconds left, and you're down 7. When you go down 20, you play the first 35 minutes of the game like you did, you're going to lose. First 33 minutes of the game like you did. They played the last 3 minutes of the third and the fourth. If they played that well in the first 2.85 quarters, would have won the game. Washington. Mavs are going to try to get a quick shot here. Washington to inbound. Gets it over to Luka. Luka is going to have to take a while. He's just going to go right to the hole here. Misses the layup. Washington will tip it in. Dillon Brooks gets fouled with 11 seconds left. Mavs go offense, defense here. Luka is out because he has 5. Grimes comes in. That was a foul to give for the Mavs, excuse me. Fred VanVleet gets wide open, wastes some time. Marshall fouled him. The refs don't call the foul. And they finally get Jalen Green with it with 5 seconds left. They're going to lose. When you play like that in the first half, you don't deserve to win. Plain and simple. Luka's going to finish the game with 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists on 12 of 25 shooting, including 3 of 7 from 3. He did not play that well. He had a great fourth quarter. Him and Kyrie both had great fourth quarters, but it wasn't good enough. Mavs lose 108 to 102. Mavs lose 108-102. Mavs fall to 3-2 on the season. Tough task up next against the Orlando Magic on Sunday. Man, they had that one in their grasp. Down as much as 20, come all the way back to within 3. Could not get over the hump. Best chance they had, down 3 with the ball. Luka turns it over. And that was it. Damn. Mavs lose 108-102. 3-2 on the season. Could easily have been 4-1. That's a frustrating loss to a team that you just shouldn't lose to on your home floor, man. The effort and intensity completely lacked in the first 2.5 quarters at least. Intensity started to pick up, and then the comeback began in the final minute of the third quarter with Kyrie. Kyrie continued it early into the fourth, and then Luka came back in, had a great fourth quarter of himself, but he was so bad in the first 3 quarters that it didn't matter. Damn it. Gabby, none of that, please, in the chat. Thank you. Brent, thank you, my friend. XD Scott, cry. Mavs destroyed the Thunder last year, so, I mean, sure. Whatever you say, man. I appreciate everybody for joining me here tonight. It was a lot of fun. We had 22,000 people join us. About 80 or so subscribers, so that's fantastic. Greatly appreciate all of your guys' support. We'll have a video on the channel go out about noon tomorrow. It's about a topic that I think the Mavs must address if they're going to be a serious contender in this Western Conference team. I'm going to sign off here on live. Again, much appreciate all of y'all for joining me. My name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. You can go follow me on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. I'm always talking Mavs, always talking Dallas sports. So go give me a follow there. The video will be on the channel tomorrow, and I'll see you guys soon. As always, baby, even though it's a loss, let's go Mavs.